Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? I want to share something with you. Uh, One of the most valuable lessons I learned during my awakening process was um, a lesson I learned from Dr. Wayne Dyer. Really smart guy. He's got some great content out there. He's deceased now, but his content's still out there all over the place if you want to check it out. Um, but I had a lot of growing to do, a lot of growing to do, and I had all these walls built in my mind, in my heart. I was just a very closed off person, very fixed mindset, and I had a lot of work to do. But like I said, I learned many lessons along the way, and I'm still learning those lessons. But one that I still revisit and think about on a regular basis and try to use it more often to get closer to the person that I want to be is this lesson that he shared. And I'm not going to get it exact, but I just want to share the premise of it. um, you know, when you squeeze an orange, what comes out of the orange? The answer is obviously orange juice. When you squeeze a grapefruit, what comes out of the grapefruit? Obviously, grapefruit juice. And what uh, Dr. Wayne Dyer illustrates with that is you. When you are squeezed, when you are under pressure, what comes out? When you are depressed, sad, angry, um, any of those things, whenever you don't get your way, whenever a conversation doesn't go your way, whenever your political party doesn't win an election, or whenever you're stressed at work, or whenever you're overwhelmed by your circumstances, whether it be financially or your children or any of those things, whenever you are overwhelmed and you are stressed, what comes out of you? Whenever you are under pressure, what comes out when you're squeezed? And I think about that a lot. And again, I'm not a perfect person. I'll never be a perfect person. And I'm still working in a direction of being satisfied with myself and who I am. And I'm not there yet. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's never a good thing to feel like you've arrived or you're there. But I'm much closer now today than I was before I heard that message. And again, that message is powerful. When you're under pressure and you're being squeezed, what comes out? Is it anger, hate, frustration, pain? Or is it love, compassion, tolerance? What comes out of you when you're under pressure? Because the world doesn't decide that. The outcome of whatever you're upset with doesn't decide that. You decide what comes out of you when you're under pressure and when things don't go your way. That's a decision that you make. And it's not involuntary, it's very voluntary. And again, I've worked on what comes out of me when I'm squeezed. And I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. So by no means am I trying to say that I'm not speaking down to you. I'm speaking to you. Not coming from a place of perfection. I'm just passing along this message of where are you in your journey. I know where I am. I know how I can see how far I have to go, and it's miles and miles and miles. But what comes out of you when you're squeezed? So think about that. Reflect on that after the moment's over, because a lot of times when things happen, you're emotional and things just come out. But again, once that moment's over, really reflect on what came out when you were at your worst. Because I know when I was at my worst, I was really bad. So I still have a long way to go. But yeah, think about that. Think about that lesson, and I hope it's valuable to you as it was to me and is to me to this day. So think about it. What comes out when you're squeezed? Who are you on the inside? And don't tell me, that's for you to answer for yourself. So what comes out of you when you're squeezed? Have a great day, guys.